Well, the weekend has officially begun.
Thank you, guys.
So exciting to see. No doubt about it, David. Thanks. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Josh Giddey. Lou Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at power forward. And for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the final.
I'll tell you, this guy can be an overwhelming force. DeAndre Ayton, terrific, using his size to get the defender to commit.
He's off on the first.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now, here's Bridges with 3. Booker, and Holmgren pulls it down. Pass to Pokusevski. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And it's Giddey in the corner. Ball against Giddey. The pass to Crowder. Lets it go from 11. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The defense can do much more than that. Jake Crowder just exerting his will as much as his skill.
Ball against Giddey. Holmgren wide open. And too long on the shot.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Ball left side. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
What a pretty pass from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Ball passes to Ayton. Seattle grabs the miss. Now Giddey. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Bucket is good.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Ayton throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Booker the pass to Ayton. A jump hook. That one's not going to go. Seattle goes the other way with it.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Good, nice job down low.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Pakusevski with the bucket.
And this will be more and more a part of his game. The more efficient he gets. Pakusevski, a big who can shoot it.
Paul looking around. Pass to Bridges. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Here's Ayton. Goes up again. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Well, Phoenix shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Back to Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Ayton. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Giddey with it. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Pakusevski. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. Here's Payne. Second chance effort, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Here now, Vildoza. It's deflected. Lee with the steal. He feeds it to Payne. Over Whiteside. Payne can't hit. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And they double up Whiteside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Lee outside. Pass to Johnson. At the elbow, it's Šarić. Now the feed to Lee. Back to Šarić. Lets it fly from 18. He gets it in there. Šarić has got 5 now.
Well, proving he's a threat from the mid-range as well. Give Dario Šarić any separation, and you're in trouble.
Over to the wing. From downtown, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Craig, good.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Here now, Vildoza. Braun. And another 3 for Seattle.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Wasted no time on that one.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Braun covered by Lee.
2 minutes remaining.
Here now, Vildoza. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Robinson Earl. Shot left block. Rebound by the Suns. Payne looking around. Feeds it to Sharge. Tries again. And right side sends it back. Braun. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Seattle shooting their third free throw shot of the game. On the free throw, no good. Suns trail by 5. On the wing, Lee. A 3-ball. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Vildoza misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Seattle leading by 5 and taken away by Johnson. And here is Lee, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Johnson. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Vildoza. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. LeVert from outside. Craig pulls it in. And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to the Jazz in Utah. To the paint. Sharge passes to Payne. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to score a much better percentage.
Payne hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Seattle ahead. They lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way.
Here they are, your Suns Panthers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passes. David, thank you.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent. But they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Here's Paul, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots the 3. Dort misses. Suns trail by 4. Crowder finds Paul. Booker outside. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist from Booker. Crowder's got his second basket.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers. Here's Bridges. Can't cash in from close range.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus after.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
And the Suns call time here.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Down low, here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 10 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Again, Phoenix.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy's showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
Booker finds 8. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Crowder against Giddey. Pass to Holmgren for the 3. And no good that time.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Bridges up top, defended by Dort. Bridges dishes to Crowder. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Here's Giddey. He's got 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
Booker finds Paul. And here is Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Paul. From deep three-point range, Phoenix no good that time either.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
A bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Saric is checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Count it.
Chris Paul under duress of the defense. What concentration.
Seattle leading by 4. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Torrey Craig comes in for Booker, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, some teams are stuck in the cycle of we think this is the year, we think we may finally get over the hump, and then the disappointment when it's not.
And Kevin, here is the reality. Winning championships in the NBA is extremely difficult. You can, as a front office, put a roster together on paper and think, okay, we have enough talent to win the championship, and for whatever reason, the pieces don't mesh. And the other part of this game is sometimes luck goes into it. A poorly timed injury, a guy who asks out that totally came out of the blue. There are so many things that go into winning in this league.
On the corner, Payne can't hit. Seattle has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Here now, Vildoza. Passes it to LeVert. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Seattle missing again. Suns have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
It's to Vildoza. To the middle. It's stolen by Sharks. Bridges finds Payne. Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. And it's a three-point Phoenix lead. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Whiteside score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Here's Johnson. Here's Craig. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Whiteside. For Seattle, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. The pass to LeVert.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Karis LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
Lee's check in for the Suns. That one misses. The Suns leading. Johnson in the corner. Fires the three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. 1:09 left now here in the second. Vildoza, the pass to Whiteside. That puts them in the lead. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Passes to Johnson. Now, Craig. He dishes it to Payne. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Lee finds Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Seattle, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Out to the right wing. Lee with the steal. About 3 seconds between shot and gameplay. George, that's good. George has got 7 points.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here now, Vildoza. Pass to Robinson Earl. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson Earl's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Seattle leads by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
But one, we got to set screens. We got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 14 points, 5. And
please give a big round of applause.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the floor for Seattle, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4 slot.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
For Seattle, they have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Suns trail by 4. Here's Paul. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Paul's got 6.
Well, Chris Paul, when he feels like he can get his jumper going, he's going to it. There's such confidence in that shot.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. On the clock. Lets it go. And the Suns tack on 2 more. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Now, Giddey. 5 points in the game. Pokusevski can't hit. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Booker. Paul outside. 13 feet away. Jump shot is good. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Paul against Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. On the wing, Booker from past the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Here's the pass to Pokusevski. Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Passes it to Holmgren. It's good from long range. Holmgren's got 11 points.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big guy.
Got a piece of it.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. Giddy against Paul. Pass to Pakusevsky. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 3. On the wing, Bridges. Giddy defending. Bridges against Giddy. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, DeAndre Ayton would be a gifted scorer. He is capable of some big-time nights.
It's tipped. Giddy the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Holmgren. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Ayton.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And the Suns call time here.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year. And at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And that one's good, Ayton.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Giddy the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Poked away. Bridges with the steal. Outside Crowder. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Dort left side. Giddy kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pakusevsky. Oh, good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Booker, right side. For the tie. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got it all tied up now for the Suns. Now here's Giddy. 5 points in the game. Ball's not loose and taken away by Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Seattle, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Giddy kicks to Holmgren. Sinks the three-pointer. Holmgren's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Seattle.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Bridges passes to Paul. And the pass to Booker. Pocket 6. And that one, good.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
That's tipped, and he gets it back. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Ayton. Seattle calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharks checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Lee's checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Passes it to Robinson Earl. No good on the three. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. To the wing right side. Ayton wide open. Hits the jumper in space. And it's now 22 points for DeAndre Ayton.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game. The tray. Here's Whiteside.
Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Whiteside's got 8 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Payne with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And that one's good, Ayton.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to LeVert. There's 1:26 left in the third. Good on the three-point shot.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Payne kicks to Lee. Pass to Johnson. Lee outside. The pass to Saric. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And taken away by Johnson. To the paint. Here's Payne. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The Suns making a change here. Craig's checked in. Seattle calls timeout. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
For Seattle, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Phil Doza, the pass to LeVert. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the triple. He's got 14.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Passes to Ayton. Good work defensively by Whiteside. LeVert inside the line. 3 quarters of play in a close game here.
With the score,
Seattle ahead, up 3. And we're coming right.
The visiting team, 71.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Suns trail by 3. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the foul spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Seattle shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Up top, Giddey, defended by Bridges. Here's Holmgren from beyond the arc and then some. Holmgren's got the lead up to 6 now for Seattle.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Count it, good. And 12 points for Chris Paul.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Here's Paul. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And Holmgren, the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got the lead back up to 6 now for Seattle. Bridges outside. The dish to Booker. Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the elbow. Again, the miss by Paul.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Pokusevski. Seattle calls timeout. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
You want it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed the team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. Seattle on defense. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Paul kicks to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Here's the 3.
That's just tremendous reach by Pokuševski. Woohoo! How about that wingspan defensively?
Giddey the pass to Dort. Back to Giddey. Plays it up and banks it in.
Giddey.
And Seattle leads by 8.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And it's Seattle with the rebound. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Seattle leading by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Dort. And another 3 for Seattle.
3-point field goal.
Great ball movement there.
Holmgren with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Bridges outside. Will it go? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
Seattle has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Holmgren offline with his 3. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 15-point game. Bridges finds 8. Phoenix no good that time either.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Dort passes to Giddey. And there's the pass to Holmgren. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. And 8 in the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Bridges got his 4th assist in this one. Giddey no good. Suns trail by 13. Here's Booker. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 16th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jake Crowder.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Booker. Bridges outside. Paul dishes to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Paul. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from 12.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And that one is off. Suns trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's 8. Defense is right there. Bridges misses. For Seattle, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
Seattle calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like it.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Krzyzewski, and he overshot that one, missing.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Johnson kicks to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Johnson. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Ayton missing. Seattle leading by 13. Inside. Holmgren with it. Johnson on him. Johnson with the defensive effort. Sun shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Pass to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. 3-pointer. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. And the powerful one-handed slam.
A 6'8" has excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
Down low, here's Ayton, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Back to Giddey. Bridges with the steal. Booker in the corner. Now the pass to Ayton. That shot, no good. Seattle leading by 9. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Second shot opportunity. And Giddey gets it to go.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Seattle.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so checking out their season record, this team will become their 45th win.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball team. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Passes it to Holmgren. Back to Giddey. Paul with the steal. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one drops.
Well, you can see Chris Paul has been an elite two-way player for a long time in this league. Turn your defense into offense.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Booker, right side, fires for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Pass to Dort. To the inside, and taken away by Paul. Can't connect. And so it's Seattle winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.